So what's happening, everyone? ARWEAVE has really been growing, and I'm trying to find out why. Hitting an all-time of $30. Hopefully you're all doing fantastic today, because I sure am. There's been a lot of talk of town with ARWEAVE right now, and that is the good news about it. If you want more content like this, you know what to do. The like button is right there. But let's talk about that. ARWEAVE actually following their testnet launch. And you know, testnets, whenever we have a testnet, it keeps on giving and returning positive rewards. And now that they have a testnet done, now they have something to show for. They were building these 2 years. They can finally prove something, right? They can finally reveal something in that matter. The ecosystem of ARWEAVE protocol, first truly permanent information storage network. And guess what? Once more tokens start flowing in, once it's altcoin season, ARWEAVE is going to be the first one to store all these coins, to all store all the data, and that's the biggest thing about it. Just the casual post on November has the highest amount of transactions. I guess more people, especially whales, returned. Just started yesterday and brought it high time, 600 transactions per second. This means this has many users. Data comes in many forms, and the ARWEAVE protocol is ready for this type. This, of course, includes message of any kind. So, again, data is going to be a big thing. It already is. Like, imagine how much trillions and trillions of the companies are selling data for. And this is why they're working in data in that sense. So, look at this. Solid 10K floppy disk. They're giving that away. So, that would be cool. But, yeah, overall, this is like the people that are here are interested in crypto in general, are interested in everything around data storage. So it's not just people interested in crypto, it's also people interested in data storage itself. And that's where the big people flocking in could be. Like this testnet, more than 5.5 years of data. Look at this. They were doing this for 5.5 years since 2019. No transactions, just some testnet transactions, right? And finally, it makes that big step. Bull run comes around, and people are very excited about that. Like they have a competition, ARWEAVE Denver 2024. So that's another thing. Like all of this stuff is why it pushed up to $30, because people want to get in before the big companies get into that. So USDA built on the AO computer is arriving soon to ARWEAVE Eco. Incredible day at the ARWEAVE ecosystem. Today we announced BarkWave and Astro USD as the first stablecoin. So yeah, it's in very early stages, and yes, Solana might have these projects and all these type of stuff already inbound, but it's a pretty fair start. Like look at this, transaction per second, 600 transactions is actually pretty good for crypto, and storage cost is so cheap. Like one ARWEAVE, so $30 for 1 gigabyte bit. These are like above gigabyte, GIB. I have to do a conversion, but basically $30. That's why like anyone who bought it is basically making a ton of money. Now look at this. Solana has less transaction per second, maybe by 100, if it doesn't stop the network. But look at this, like Binance Smart Chain has 50, Hedera has 1,200. Imagine when you're a Visa payment processor, right? And you have to process many transactions. Guess what? Who are you going to pick? The one that does like 10,000 transactions per second. Like you blink and it does 10,000 transactions. That's what these blockchains are trying to achieve. If they can get these big partnerships, even like McDonald's orders, like think about it. McDonald's maybe gets 100 orders per day. If they're going to be using blockchain, or they're going to be using like fast technology other than Visa, that's going to be much faster to process. Guess what? They're going to be using the one with the fastest transactions. And that's the thing we're seeing right now. It's not optimism. It's not Ethereum. It's, well, you said it. It's ARWEAVE. And competition to Ethereum is becoming very, very high. Ethereum is still going to be the #1 because of ETF and everything. But if you guys want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. Peace, everyone.